are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2021
Cubs baseball starts right now.
Cubs.
Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Adam Frazier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sinker down around the knees gets the called strike. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Contreras is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Happ stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Here's the 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, right back to him on the mound. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Phillip Evans.
The third baseman, number 24. Phillip
now the first pitch.
Evans.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jacob.
Next to stand in is Jacob Stallings. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .391 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
Bryant.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Next to hit is Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the basket, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
The shortstop,
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Baez.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2-1.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Batting 7th,
Here's Jason Hayward now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he has an even 10 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, David Bodie, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
In now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Anthony Alford. First delivery to him. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So now here is Chad Kuhl. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
One strike.
And he misses 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A ball and two strikes. Here it is.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
High and deep to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. At the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Here's Jock Peterson now.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Back up the middle. Newman brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's 3-0 Chicago. So now into the box is Kevin Newman as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Up next, Brian Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. Reynolds is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So now to the plate, Phillip Evans, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Moran stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks is credited with the win. Chad Kuhl worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base.